Autumn tests positive for COVID-19. People's Democratic Party (PDP) demanded immediate probe into the tenure of former service chiefs. Kwara State Road Traffic Management Agency (QUATMA) demolishes roadside shops over encroachment. And on foreign scene, President Biden raises election meddling with Putin in first phone call. And in sports, Odion Ighalo has bid farewell to Manchester United. You're listening to RoyalFM 95.1 Ilorin. You can also listen to us by visiting the RoyalFM website www.royalfm.net. The news continues after this timeout.
I'm tired of this country.
This country will never change.
I'm nothing doing Nigeria.
Stop shooting Nigeria down. Ask yourself, what have I done for Nigeria? And how can I be an agent of change? Talk positive about Nigeria and be a part of the change process. There to believe it. Spread the word.
Nigeria will survive. Africa will survive. My people will survive. Nigeria will survive.
This message is reaching you from RoyalFM 95.1 Ilorin.
Welcome back. Now the news in detail. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control bringing the total number of the death toll in the country to 1,503 new cases of COVID-19 was recorded, bringing the total number of infection in the country to 124,299. It stated that the new infections were reported in 24 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The center said that Lagos, FCT, and Nasarawa recorded the highest number of COVID-19 infections on Monday, with 478, 211, and 83 cases, respectively. The agency also announced that 917 patients have been discharged from isolation centers across the country after testing negative to the virus, raising the total number of patients discharged to 99,276. It added that the discharged included 542 community recoveries in Lagos State, 103 in Plateau, and 22 in Kwara, managed in line with NCDC guidelines. The NCDC noted that the Multi-Sectoral National Emergency Operations Center, EOC, activated at Level 3, is coordinating response activities nationwide. And the Benue State Governor, Samuel Autumn, has tested positive for the dreaded COVID-19. The announcement was made earlier today by the Chief Press Secretary, Teva Akase. It is recalled that many of the governor's aides, which included his personal physician, aide-de-camp, orderly, permanent secretaries, among others, recently tested positive for the virus. Akase, in a statement made available to journalists in Makurdi, said the latest results of Governor Autumn COVID-19 test has returned positive. The statement added that the governor advised those who have come in contact with him in the last couple of days to go for the tests. Still on the local scene, the House of Representatives has commended President Buhari for accepting the resignation of service chiefs and the appointment of their replacements. House spokesperson Benjamin Kalu, in a message, also commended the former service chiefs for their service to the country. He said the development is an answer to the cries of Nigerians for a paradigm shift, hoping that it will bring improvement in the handling of the security bedeviling the country. Other eminent Nigerians have also been commenting on the development. And the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Pantami, has prevailed on members of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, chapter of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, ASCSN, NIMC chapter, to shelve their planned strike, promising prompt resolution of their grievances. Consequently, the minister raised a committee to consider the demands and report back in 2 weeks. The decision was a fallout of a meeting with the aggrieved employees in Abuja following the expiration of their 21-day ultimatum to the management to address a number of issues revolving around welfare. Addressing reporters on the outcome of the parley, the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, ASCSN Chapter Chairman Lucky Asekuhai, said it is the first time they are meeting with the minister, adding that the minister promised to act fast on their demands. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has demanded an immediate probe into the tenure of the former service chiefs to unravel the circumstances behind the security lapses and compromises in the country during their tenure. The PDP is also demanding a probe into an accusation of their involvement in the alleged looting of funds meant for the equipping and welfare of troops in the front lines. A statement signed by the National Publicity Secretary of the party, Kola Ologbondiyan, informed that the PDP insists that such must be the sure step towards sanitizing the security architecture as well as lifting the morale of those in the front lines, risking their lives for the security of the nation. Speaking further, the PDP described the appointment of the new service chiefs as rather late in the day when much harm had already been done to our national security. And the Maize Growers Processing Marketer Association of Nigeria has accused some herdsmen of grazing their cattle indiscriminately, thereby destroying a multi-million naira maize farm along Ado-Ijeon Road in Ado-Ekiti, the Ekiti state capital. Maize Growers Processing Marketer Association of Nigeria Secretary in Ekiti, Mr. Tokwe Emmanuel, lamented that the herders sourced 60.8 million naira from the central bank to cultivate that the farmers, I beg your pardon, sourced 60.8 million naira from the Central Bank of Nigeria to cultivate the maize farms on about 235 hectares, adding that the projected profit was 410 million. Emmanuel, who alleged that the herders had been terrorizing the farmers, said others invaded the farm at night with weapons and fed their cows with plants, while all efforts to stop them were rebuffed. He said the police and the State Security Network Agency, Amotekun Corps, had been briefed on the incident. Still on the local scene, following the resolution passed by the Kwara State House of Assembly, the authority of the Kwara State Road Traffic Management Agency, Kwapma, today commenced the demolition of shops and structures built on drainages in major roads in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital. Speaking with newsmen, the chief executive officer of the agency, Yakin Babatunde Bello, said the agency served removal notice on owners of shops and structures which were not complied with. He said the agency had no option than to carry out the demolition in order to clear the road of illegal shops, which he said constitutes nuisance for road users. The Kwatma boss noted that the affected structures violates the public right of way, and some people went as far as building on drainages. Also speaking, Director of Operation Akim Adegboye noted that traders encroached roads, preventing vehicular movement and free flow of traffic. The Kwatma boss, however, advised Kwara residents to remove shops built on drainages before Kwatma gets to their location. The news is reaching you from RoyalFM 95.1 in Lorry. We take a break now. When we return, U.S. President Joe Biden has warned Russian leader Vladimir Putin about election meddling in their first call as counterparts. Please stay with us.
It's nearly 12 kilometers, but we must go. Some days, it's like the sun is dreaming like fire does here. Sometimes, rain will fall so tight to cross the stream itself. It's serious wahala. My dear husband is with me today. We just on the way.
Me, I don't tire. This water fit drown person. You know me.
My neighbor once asked me why. Must I go? I said my baby's future is important to me. So we
Don't
immunize.
When she was
okay, sorry.
6 weeks
Then
after, then
this
10 weeks
headline
after,
doesn't
then
have
at 14 weeks old,
we used to take
and
it
at
in
9 months.
headline. Before correct headline.
You see, you don't love your children halfway, but completely. You show you care by making sure you
demands.
immunize them 5 times before their
I
first
told you we will see the
birthday.
outlook.
Because
Demands
if you
then
don't finish it,
audio
you
gallery
haven't
beats
done
farewell.
it.
Welcome back. You're still listening to the midday update on RoyalFM 95.1 Ilorin. Moving on to stories on the international scene. US President Joe Biden has warned Russian leader Vladimir Putin about election meddling in their first call as counterparts. According to the White House, the conversation also included a discussion about the ongoing opposition protests in Russia. A Kremlin statement did not refer to any points of friction, saying the call was businesslike and frank. Both leaders reportedly signaled willingness to renew the country's last remaining nuclear deal. Former U.S. President Donald Trump sometimes undercut his own administration's tough posture on Russia and was accused by some of being too deferential to Mr. Putin. But former President Barack Obama, under whom Mr. Biden served as vice president, was also criticized for failing to check the Kremlin as it annexed Crimea, supported rebel forces in eastern Ukraine, and muscled in on Syria. Still on the foreign scene, the African Union has called on Monday. Musa Faki Mohammed, chairperson of the African Union Commission, also called on two neighboring countries to cease hostilities and engage in dialogue in line with the East African Bloc, the Intergovernmental Authority on Development IGAD process, to resolve their differences. And in the world of sports, Odion Ighalo has bid farewell to Manchester United in a post on Instagram, saying his time at Old Trafford was an honor he will cherish forever. The Nigerian strikers' loan with United will come to an end on January 31, and he is set to return to Chinese club Shanghai Shenhua. The 31-year-old initially linked up with the Red Devils in January 2020 and saw his loan extended after a strong start to life at Old Trafford. And that's sports in brief. With that, we've come to the end of the midday update. But before we go, here again are the headlines. Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) confirms 15 additional deaths, 1,303 new cases. Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom tests positive for COVID-19. People's Democratic Party (PDP) demands immediate probe into the tenure of former service chiefs. Kwara State Road Traffic Maintenance Agency Kwatma demolishes roadside shops over encroachment. And on the foreign scene, President Biden raises election meddling with Putin in first phone call. In sports, Odion Ighalo bids farewell to Manchester United. The news was put together by Dada Oluwabamushe. You can visit www.royaltimes.net for updates on the news. Endeavor to also join us at 4 p.m. for news beats and 6 p.m. for news around the globe. Should you like to contact us for comments, observation, and information regarding unfolding events around you, kindly reach out to the Royal FM Newsroom on 0805 0999 968 0805 0999 968. I am Bisola Oduwale Suleiman. Good afternoon, and thank you for listening.
One song, girl.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi má gbé èbò, Royal FM, àmì ọmọ gbé èbò, Royal FM, 95.1, ìkànnì tó dùn, ìgbọ̀ngàn tó kọ sí. Ọ̀gá ọ̀kan ṣoṣo àràbà tó mi gbó kìjikìji ọ̀hún rèé.
Ó takálẹ̀ takakọ.
Ìròyìn àgbáyé lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ní àbí orílẹ̀-èdè.
Látàrọ òṣèlú, eré ìdárayá àti tamódùdù.
Ẹyẹ tí ó dorí kodò bí àdá òsì.
Ilé-iṣẹ́ Royal FM 95.1 Ìlọrin lẹ ó ti máa gbọ́.
Irú ẹ̀lẹ́ o. Aago méjìlá rí kọjá ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́rìndínlógún ẹ̀ka sàn. Ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rèé láti RoyalFM nílọrin. Àjọ NCDC jẹ́rìísí pé àwọn ṣàkọsílẹ̀ ikú èèyàn 15 wọ́n sì ti ṣàkọsílẹ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún kan àti mẹ́tàlélọ́ọ̀ọ́dúnrún àrùn náà. Àyẹ̀wò ti fi hàn pé gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Benue Samuel Ortom ti lárùn COVID-19 lára. Àjọ Kwatma ń wo àwọn ibùsọ̀ tí wọ́n kọ́ sẹ́bàá àwọn òpópónà nílùú Ìlọrin. Ìròyìn ọ̀lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ rèé látẹnu Láńrewájú Ògúnníyì. Àjọ NCDC ti ṣàkọsílẹ̀ ikú èèyàn 15 míì látara àrùn COVID-19 léyìí tó mú kápapọ̀ àwọn tó ti tara àrùn jáde láyé kó jẹ́ ẹgbẹ̀rún kan àti okòólélẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta-ó-lé-méjì 1522 gẹ́gẹ́ bí àjọ yìí ṣe gbé jáde lánàá lójú òpó ìtàkùn agbéròkàyè Twitter wọn. Àjọ NCDC tún ṣàkọsílẹ̀ ẹgbẹ̀rún kan àti mẹ́tàlélọ́ọ̀ọ́dúnrún 1303 àrùn COVID-19 tuntun láwọn ìpínlẹ̀ 24 àti lólùlù ilẹ̀ wa léyìí tó mú kápapọ̀ àkọsílẹ̀ àrùn náà kó di ẹgbẹ̀rún 24,194 124,299. Wọ́n ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, olúlu ilẹ̀ wa àti ìpínlẹ̀ Nasarawa ló ní èyí tó pọ̀ pẹ̀lú rírí ọ̀rìnlénírínwó-dín-méjì 478, igba kan àti mọ́kànlá 211 àti mẹ́tàlélọ́gọ́rin 83 láwọn ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Benue Samuel Ortom láyẹ̀wò ti ṣàfihàn pé ó ti lárùn COVID-19 lára. Wọ́n kéde èyí lówùúrọ̀ òní látọ̀dọ̀ akọ̀wé ìròyìn rẹ̀ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Tawa Akase. Àwọn ti pé púpọ̀ àwọn amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ sí gómìnà náà láyẹ̀wò àìpẹ́ yìí fi hàn pé wọ́n ti lùgbàdì àrùn COVID-19. Àpilẹ̀kọ tí Akase fi síta fáwọn akọ̀ròyìn ní Makurdi sọ pé àyẹ̀wò tí gómìnà Ortom ṣe láìpẹ́ yìí ló ṣàfihàn ó ti ní àrùn náà lára. Àpilẹ̀kọ kan ló tún ṣàfikún rẹ̀ pé àwọn tó bá ti farakínra pẹ̀lú gómìnà náà ni kí wọ́n lọ máa ṣàyẹ̀wò fún tàrùn COVID-19. Ilé aṣojú ṣòfin ti gbóríyìn fáàrẹ Buhari fún gbígbà láti dáwọn olórí òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ààbò rẹ̀ dúró tó sì fàwọn míì rọ́pò wọn. Agbẹnusọ ilé aṣòfin náà Benjamin Kalu nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ló tún gbóríyìn fáwọn olórí elétò ààbò tẹ́lẹ̀ rí ọ̀hún fún ipa tí wọ́n ti kó lásìkò tí wọ́n wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ táwọn ìka ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà mìíràn tí wọ́n sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbóríyìn fún ìgbésẹ̀ ìdádúró àwọn olórí elétò ààbò náà. Mínísítà fẹ́tọ̀ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀mọ̀wé Sápàtàmì ti ké sí àwọn ọmọ àjọ NIMC eléyìí tó wà lábẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ àwọn àgbò òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ilẹ̀ wa láti jánu lórí èròǹgbà ìyanṣẹ́lódì tí wọ́n ń gbà tó sì ṣèlérí láti wáyẹ̀jú sí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n fapá jánu lé lórí. Mínísítà ọ̀hún gbé ìgbìmọ̀ kalẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ náà kan sì wàá jábọ̀ padà láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì. Alága ẹgbẹ́ ASCSN ọ̀hún ìyẹn Lucky Aseko Ki ó sọ pé ìgbà àti àkókò nìyí táwọn yóò ṣèpàdé ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ nìyí táwọn yóò ṣèpàdé pọ̀ pẹ̀lú mínísítà ọ̀hún tán sì ní mínísítà náà ṣèlérí láti tètè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ fi dáhùn sáwọn ìbéèrè táwọn ń béèrè fún. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ọlọ́bràdà nílẹ̀ wa People Democratic Party PDP ti pè fún tí tètè ṣèwádìí sáwọn sáà táwọn olórí òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ààbò tẹ́lẹ̀ rí lò lójúnà àti fi mọ àwọn ohun tó ń fa ètò ààbò tó mẹ́ẹ̀ àtàwọn ìwà àṣemọ́sẹ̀mí lásìkò ìdarí wọn. Ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP tó ń pè fún ìwádìí sáwọn ẹ̀sùn pé wọ́n lọ́wọ́ nínú ẹ̀sùn ìkówójẹ lórí àwọn èlò eléyìí tí wọ́n ní ká lọ rà. Àpilẹ̀kọ kan tákọ̀wé àpapọ̀ wọn Kọ́lá Ọlọ́gbọ́ndìyàn tó buwọ́lù sọ pé ìgbésẹ̀ náà ni láti ṣàfọ̀mọ́ àwọn ohun tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ètò ààbò tó fi mọ́ mímú orí àwọn tó ń fẹ̀mí wọn wéwu láti lè dáàbòbo orílẹ̀-èdè yìí wú. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ọlọ́sìn àgbàdo nílẹ̀ wa ti fẹ̀sùn kàn àwọn adáranjẹ̀ pé wọ́n fi màálùú lọ jẹ oko ọ̀gbìn àgbàdo ọlọ́pọ̀ mílíọ̀nù náírà tó wà lópòpónà Adó sí Ìjàn nílùú Adó Èkìtì tí ń solúlu ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Akọ̀wé ẹgbẹ́ náà ní Èkìtì Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Tọ́pẹ́ Emmanuel sọ pé 168 mílíọ̀nù náírà làwọn àgbẹ̀ lọ yá láti ilé ìfowópamọ́ àgbà ilẹ̀ wa CBN láti dá oko tí éékà rẹ̀ jẹ́ 235 acres of land eléyìí tí èrè nǹkan àkànṣe sẹ́nà sósùn máa jẹ 410 náírà. Ó ní àwọn adáranjẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń da àwọn àgbẹ̀ láàmú tán sì ya sínú oko náà lọ́gànjọ́ òru pẹ̀lú àwọn ohun ìjà olóró lọ́wọ́ èyí tí wọ́n sì lọ́ọ́ fi màálùú wọn jẹ oko náà. Ó ní àwọn ti wá bun àjọ ọlọ́pàá gbọ́ tó fi mọ́ àwọn ikọ̀ Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Àjọ Kwatman tó ń darí ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ lójú pópó nípínlẹ̀ Kwara lónìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní da àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù àtàwọn ibi tí wọ́n kọ́ sáwọn òpópónà ńlá wo lulẹ̀ nílùú Ìlọrin. Adarí àjọ náà Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Yẹ̀kín Babátúndé Bello sọ pé àjọ náà ti ṣáájú fi ẹ̀wò ibùsọ̀ yín kúrò sọ̀wọ́ sáwọn tó ní àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù ọ̀hún lẹ́yìn tí ṣùgbọ́n tó ní wọn kò tẹ̀lé àṣẹ náà. Ó ní kò sí ohun méjì tayọ káwọn gbé ìgbésẹ̀ dídá àwọn ibùsọ̀ náà wó lọ èyí tí wọ́n kọ́ lọ́nà àìbófinmu tó fi mọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n ń kọ́ ilé sáwọn orí ibi ojúsàn omi. Adarí iṣẹ́ Akeem Adégbòye òwòye pé àwọn òǹtajà tó ń kọ́ lábàá ọ̀nà ọ̀hún ni wọ́n fa ìdíwọ́ fún ìjágere ìrìnnà àwọn tó rin òpópónà náà. Ká tó mẹ́nu dúró fún ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí kókó rèé tá a mẹ́nubà lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Àjọ NCDC jẹ́rìísí pé àwọn ṣàkọsílẹ̀ ikú èèyàn 15 wọ́n sì tún ṣàkọsílẹ̀ 1,073 àrùn náà. Àyẹ̀wò ti fi hàn pé gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Benue Samuel Ortom ti lárùn COVID-19 lára. Lákòótán àjọ Kwatman wo àwọn ibùsọ̀ tí wọ́n kọ́ sẹ́bà àwọn òpópónà nílùú Ìlọrin. Òpin ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí rèé aago 2 lẹ́gbọ̀ròyìn lérèfé àti àkójọpọ̀ ròyìn láago 6 bọ̀rọ̀lẹ́. Dáadáa bá mi ṣe lókòròyìn ìjọ lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì Ọ̀làríwájú Ògúnrí ìlú tuntun kà sí ti ìgbọ̀nyín ẹ̀ túbọ̀ yáwọ́ lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ o.
Ọ̀rẹ́ gẹ̀ẹ́sì ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀
Kíni?
wo ọwọ́ mi tún ti bá ọmọ yẹn mo ti gbádùn ẹ̀ jù ńṣe ni mo kó tòrótòró orí mi ti pé jù torí odi méje nínú ọ̀sẹ̀ tí mo ti mú ọ̀rọ̀ tí dá nǹkan kan mọ̀.
ohun tí mọ̀ kankan o ṣàṣọra rẹ ṣe torí pé ikú rẹ ń jẹ́ ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ kún rẹ́dì lámọ̀ pé o tó dùn ní parí ọ̀rẹ́ bó o bá lè máa dúró máa rántí lo rọ́bà ìdáàbòbò.
Ìkìlọ̀ yìí wá láti iléeṣẹ́ RoyalFM 95.1 Ìlọrin.
Ìyá àsolo.